三，一二三。
同传声音，同传声音，谢谢。
外交部试音1、2、3，外交部试音1、2、3。外交部试音，外交部。外交部试音，外交部试音，1、2、3。外交部试音1、2、3。
123，123。 Good afternoon. Welcome to today's press conference. Now the floor is open.
发言人你好，环球时报环球网记者提问。据报道，日本已敲定。
Global Times. It's reported that Japan plans to revise the rank titles in SDF and intends to submit a draft bill to the Diet within this year. The overhaul includes reviving military rank titles during World War II, such as Taisho and Taisa. A senior official in Japan said that the move aims to create a working environment with a sense of honor and pride and recruit more talents. What's your comment? After World War II, as a defeated nation, Japan was required to disband its military forces and abolish military institutions. Several years later, in 1954, when establishing the SDF, Japan chose to use the numbers in ranks and abolish the military-style ranks. Many in Japan believe that by abandoning the military-style ranks, Japan intends to make a clear cut with the wartime military and act on the spirit of the pacifist constitution of Japan. It's fair to say that rank titles is not just a technical issue in Japan. However, in recent years, Japan is pushing for a more offensive, expansionist, and dangerous defense policy, and has defied its self-proclaimed dedication to peace. What's worse, now Japan is seeking to revive the military rank titles during World War II under the ridiculous excuse of so-called a sense of honor and pride. They are seeking breakthroughs in both the system and mindset, and it's also adding salt to injury for people that have suffered from Japan's war of aggression. We must ask, is Japan still hell-bent on reviving militarism? What does the sense of honor exactly mean? The rampant trend of new militarism in Japan has posed real threats to world peace and security. All those who stand for justice in China as well as the rest of the world should stay on high alert, firmly safeguard the victorious outcomes of World War II, and never let history repeat itself. Next one, please.
Good afternoon. Question from
法新社，王毅外长周末与米昂莱会见，双方是否讨论了昂山素季被拘禁的问题？
We've released readouts on Foreign Minister Wang Yi's visit to Myanmar. Ms. Aung San Suu Kyi is an old friend of China. We have been following her situation. As a friendly neighbor, China supports Myanmar in pursuing the development path suited to its national condition and supports various factors in Myanmar in seeking the peaceful reconciliation that is more broad-based, stronger, and more lasting. Next one, please. Hubei Media Group, it's reported that the Inter-Parliamentary Alliance on China, or IPAC, convened a meeting at the Diet to discuss the blockade of Leitinto's trip to Africa and plan to submit a statement to the government. The statement pointed out that the diplomatic independence of any country shall not be undermined by coercion, and IPAC also demands the government to play a positive role in protecting the free environment of exchanges between the Taiwanese people and their democratic partners. What's your comment? There is but one China in the world. Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory. The One China principle is a prevailing international consensus. China highly commends relevant countries' actions in upholding the One China principle and opposing Taiwan independent separatist forces, which are fully consistent with international law and basic norms governing international relations. We must remind the Japanese side that the 1972 Sino-Japanese joint statement states that the government of Japan recognizes the government of the PRC as the sole legal government of China. The government of PRC reiterates that Taiwan is an inalienable part of the territory of the PRC. The government of Japan fully understands and respects the stand of the government of PRC, and it firmly maintains its stand under Article 8 of the Potsdam Proclamation. The 1978 Treaty of Peace and Friendship between China and Japan, ratified by the two countries' legislatures, affirmed that the principles set out in the 1972 joint statement between China and Japan should be strictly observed. After the normalization of relations between the two countries, the Japanese government has said on multiple occasions that the Taiwan question is China's internal affair. These are legal obligations Japan must fulfill and political commitments it must honor. As to issues related to diplomatic independence, democracy, and human rights, I noted that many with insights in Japan are reflecting on Japan's policy of internal and foreign affairs. There are also many discussions on issues left over from history, such as comfort women and forced labor, as well as issues related to the rights of Japanese indigenous people and minorities. However, some politicians in Japan keep silent or play deaf to the above-mentioned questions, while on the other, make wrongful allegations on China's Taiwan region and make irresponsible remarks. No one knows better their real intentions than themselves. Next one, please.
China News Service. China will take the rotating presidency of the UN Security Council for May. How will China perform its duty and play its role? Starting from May the 1st, China will hold the rotating presidency of the UN Security Council. As the world is fraught with transformations and turbulence, and regional conflicts keep cropping up, the role of the Security Council, which shoulders primary responsibility for the maintenance of international peace and security, has drawn great attention. China attaches great importance to the rotating presidency. We will act in a responsible and constructive spirit and galvanize efforts to enable the Security Council to enhance solidarity and cooperation, remain fair and open, take practical actions, promote political settlements, and earnestly perform its duty mandated by the UN Charter. We hope the international community will support China in performing its duty, cooperate in the Security Council's effort to advance its agenda items for May, jointly practice true multilateralism, and make greater contribution to peace and development. Next one, please.
Anything else? Then, before we end today's press conference and announcement, during the May Day holiday, there will be no press conference from May the 1st to the 5th. And the regular press conference will resume on May the 6th. During this period, questions can still reach us via fax, email, or WeChat. Happy Labor Day holiday.